So, as you know, I am still sick and my voice is a hot mess, and I'm sorry. Just bear with me, please. Hey y'all, it's Jen with Iffer's Inklings, and today I am going to be doing a tag for you for Tag Tuesday. And because I am a Grinch, it is going to be the Grinch Book Tag. And I have on my Grinch shirt, not that you can see it. And this is about as in the Christmas spirit as I get. So let's dive into these tags. I don't have the questions. Normally I pull up the questions on my phone, and I don't have it because I'm using it to record. So give me a sec. I'm gonna run and get my laptop. So the original tag was created by Sam from Thoughts on Tomes back in 2014. I will link her original video below and also her 2.0 video because she has redone this video tag for this year as well. So you'll find both of those listed below. Number 1, half of the lights on the Christmas tree are out. Name a book, series, character that started out good but then went downhill. So for me, this was a series I read way back in 2008 or 09, and that was The Vampire Diaries by L.J. Smith. I have read the first 4 books in this series, and by book 4, the end of it, I was like, what? What? It went completely against everything that she had set up in her books in the first 3 books. So I decided that I was done at that point. I was angry at the way that book ended, and I did not wish to continue on to the rest of the books. Question number 2. Annoying Great Aunt Sally, who will not leave you alone. Name a book that you did not enjoy, but everyone else seems to love, so it never goes away. I know this is an unpopular opinion, which is why it's in this Grinch book tag, because the Grinch is all about the unpopular opinions, right? Right. Any John Green book ever. I absolutely love the man. I love what he stands for. I hate his writing. I hate his books. And everybody seems to love them, and I don't understand it at all. Number 3. Your pets keep knocking over all the Christmas decorations. Name a character that kept messing things up for everyone else. And this can't be a villain. So for me, this was Lee in Like Water by Rebecca Potos. I know that that was kind of the point of her character, was to mess things up for everybody else, but she was awful. I did not understand the appeal to her. It was an abusive relationship from the get-go, in both the sense of a abusive friendship and a abusive romantic relationship, and I didn't like her. She screwed things up for her parents, for her brother, and for her friend slash lover, and it just pissed me off. There was no reason for her to act the way she did and to sabotage everything the way she did, and I hated her character. Number 4. You hear your parents putting out the presents and learn that Santa isn't real. Name a book that you were spoiled for. I can't think of a book that I was actually spoiled for. And nothing stands out to me. So I'm gonna skip this one. Number 5. It is freezing outside. Name a main character that you just could not connect with. The main character in this There's actually several characters that this book is centered around, so you could kind of say there's more than one main character, but the main character is Miss Stark in The Daughters of Eve by Lois Duncan. And I couldn't connect with her. She is supposed to be some great feminist person who is encouraging these young girls, teenage girls, young women to stand up for themselves, and that even though they're in a small backwards town, that they don't have to be in the background, being the ones who get married and have babies and support their husbands' endeavors straight out of high school, that they can have dreams and life of their own outside of getting married and having babies. Which is great. Great message. The way that this character went about doing that was not good. And I absolutely hated her, and I could not, for the life of me, connect with that character. I just wanted to hate her. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, and it's giving you anti-romantic feelings. Name a couple you couldn't stand. For me, this would be Theo and Pippa from The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. Now, this is a book that people either love or they hate, and I am definitely on the hate end of the spectrum. And these two characters were awful. They were awful individual characters, and they were awful together, and I could not stand them. Number 7. That scratchy homemade wool sweater you got for Christmas years ago, but won't get rid of. Show some books that have been sitting on your shelf for a while, and you just aren't motivated to read them, but you don't have the heart to get rid of them either. So for me, I went through and I got rid of almost every book that I owned about October or November of 2016. So these books that you see behind me, the majority of them were all purchased in 2017. They are all books that I actually want to read, or they are books that I have read and I loved them enough that I wanted them on my shelves, with the exception of 2. 2 of these books I have not read. I may never read them. The first one is The Cursed Child, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child by J.K. Rowling. I love Harry Potter. I love J.K. Rowling. And I had to have this book for my shelf because it's Harry Potter and it's J.K. Rowling. But I have such mixed feelings on actually reading this because I have heard such mixed reviews on it. So it still sits on my shelf unread. But I just don't have the heart to get rid of it because it's Harry Potter. And then we have The Rose Society by Marie Lu. This is a signed copy, so I won't get rid of it. However, as much as I love Marie Lu, and I loved her Legend series, I did not enjoy The Young Elites, the first book in this series. This is the second book, and I just have not been able to bring myself to read this because I did not like book 1 very much. Question number 8. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Name a character death you are still mad about. Warn people for spoilers. So, I'm going to hold my hand up over here. Okay? When I put my hand down, that means I'm done talking about this. However, this character death is from a series that is well known and well read, and it's probably already been all over the internet for the last 5 years or so, maybe more. So, now I'm going to talk about the spoilers, so mute, fast forward, whatever now. The character death that I still am not over is Dobby from Harry Potter. I don't understand why he had to die, and it broke my heart. Even more so than the other character deaths in that series. So it still kills me. Okay, it's safe. I'm done talking about it now. We're moving on. Question number 9. The malls are overly crowded with holiday shoppers. Name a series that has too many books in it or went for too long. This is the Dark Hunter series by Sherilyn Kenyon for me. It is up to like, I don't know, 24, 25 books in the series, and there are different series spin-offs from it, and it is just ongoing and never ending. Now, with that said, I love these books, and eventually I will get to them. The last book that I read in the series is like 15 or 16, I want to say. It was like 2008, 2010 when that last book was published. So I have 7 years worth of books still to read to get caught up in that series. And I also have been reading her spin-off series, The Chronicles of Nick, which I also love and adore, and have a book in that series to catch up on as well. But it is long, and I don't see it ever ending. So, question number 10, The Grinch. Name a main character that you hate. And again, this cannot be a villain. For me, that is every single character in The Accident Season by Mayora Fowley Doyle. I have no idea how to pronounce her first name. I hate this book. There is no redeeming qualities to any of the characters. They are all flat, and they are written to be childish and irresponsible, and there is nothing good about these characters. I hate them all. And with that is my Grinch book tag. If you've enjoyed this tag, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, bye.